order number. Can where you will. You can go ahead and order whenever you're ready.
Let me have a number. The Whopper with cheese meal. No onions, no pickles. And can I have that with just regular fries, and then the drink can be a Sprite.
Anything else for you? Is that going to be small, medium, or
large? Regular size.
I gotcha. Anything else for you today?
That's it.
1038 at the second drive-thru window where you will.
Okay. You're here every time I come.
I try to be. Thank you. I just got here actually.
Really? Do they have anybody else to work?
I just missed it. I missed my 12-hour day the other day.
Uh-huh.
So I'm trying to make it about it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ketchup, huh?
Yeah. Ketchup.
I got it in there already.
Oh, you already put it in here? Okay, thank you. What did I just do? What did I just accept? I don't know what I just did. I don't know what I just did. I think I just accepted the wrong thing. I think that's the order I've been trying not to accept. It gave it to me so fast at the time that I was at the window with that guy. I think that's the order I didn't want. October 21st, 2025, and I'm trying to set my YouTube to my car, and the law won't let me do it. So, let me see. Now when I go back in, it says that it's set up, so hold on. Because I'm trying to drive and go back to get my receipt from Burger King. The FBI is up here at Burger King. I said I wasn't eating here no more because I ate here the last time and I had blood coming out my ass again. So I'm going up here. He didn't give me my receipt on purpose. And so when I was interacting with him at the window, they sent me an order to go to Wendy's because I was first thinking about going to Wendy's and then I didn't go. So I came here instead. So I came here and he didn't give me my receipt, and they sent an order to Wendy's that they paid for. So I'm trying to come back up here and get my receipt because they swapped me out with the order that's going to Wendy's. So let me go in here and try to get that. And I am recording myself going to do it, so be running here. So, just came out from getting my receipt. Okay, so they only give me orders when I am let me see where I can go to park. I needed to go back home because I need my charger. Okay, so I don't want to be parking up here at Big Lots too often because Big Lots is staging employment too. Big Lots is just trash. The cheaper the store is, the worse the garbage. Okay, so let's see. I was turning this around. First. Alright, so today is October 21st, 2025. I'm making this recording about, I'm trying to think out what I'm gonna do. I got, let me see. I got bills to pay out, and I got to get a job. But really, whether I work or not, I'm not really getting jobs to work. My jobs is only so the FBI and the IRS can lay wrong names and taxes. They work together. So I'm not getting any Uber Eats orders today because they probably want me to drop down and do Instacart at the same time. Is to control the money in the bank. But I'm online. I get orders if I go in a store, if I get on the phone with somebody. I don't know, I'll probably call Gwanda and I'll get a lot of orders there. Or if I think of something. If I think of I don't know, I don't go to Starbucks, but if I, let's say, I thought of it, then I'll get an order there. But anyway, so I'm just making this recording because I'm talking while I'm eating my lunch. I'm supposed to start my job at the cell phone place inside of Walmart. That's gonna be both of those jobs, Walmart and the cell phone place in different time periods. I haven't worked at Walmart since 1999. But the law began me to apply because they worked there multiple times. They're gonna get me to be that fat Mexican Reggie from California, September. 2021. That's told me that he told me a computer that came from Amazon to look like he's still. And he put it on clearance. The feds put it on clearance, bought it in Walmart, and put it on sale. And put it in Walmart's system. And they sold it to me. And when I got home, back to the hotel, room 209, I looked at it. I wanted to play my SD cards to look at my stuff. They didn't want me to play the SD cards. So they blocked it. So I took the computer back to the store. But really, it was just a real fancy catch and swap. They knew I didn't want the computer. It was a notebook. One of them Chromebooks. They knew I didn't really want it. I just wanted to see if my thing would play. And so I went and got it. They didn't let it play. They put the one they wanted me to have in there because they knew they was going to get it back. And man sold it to me for $150. And that's when they put that CB4, whatever that is, on there. Some type of stuff. I said, I don't know what that is. I didn't buy that. And the white man, Andre F.E. Coach, came when I took the computer back. And he said, where did you get this from? And I said, I got it from here. And he said, this has Amazon stuff on it. And he said, let me see your receipt. And he said, who sold this to you? And you know I write stuff down. I told the man that sold it to me, and I had the receipt. Well, he could see it on the receipt anyway. And so he said, I gotta refund it. It came from here, but it didn't come from here. I don't know how this got into our inventory. The FBI brought it in there, trying to make me look like I steal. It's pros and cons to starting a job at Walmart. They only pay me $13 an hour because it's not 2025 when I work there. So they pay me according to the rate from the 1999. And it's the rate that I got. I think when I worked at the cell phone store, it was $13 an hour. Plus commission. No, the commission was $13.25. I got $400 a week salary. and $13.25 per cell phone. So they giving me $13 an hour because it's not 2025 when I'm working there. They got it as $19.99 or somewhere around in that period because they redoing my life over. So the amount that they making in the store is not what everybody else make. That's just what the FBI giving me because it fits the time scale that they redoing. But you're really gonna be swapping out with T-Mobile. Gave me a network at T-Mobile. Then you can link. Look at all this stuff I dropped on myself. Then you can link your devices and employee discounts and all that. See, they needed me to work at a cell phone store. They was already doing it on Indeed. So you can look at all the jobs on Indeed and see exactly where the law wants you to work. Just go log on Indeed and they're going to be all on there in a row. It's only going to be about 7. But then after that, you're not going to get any more job listings. And it's like, well, they be having way more jobs than that. Yeah, but you're not going to see them. You're going to see about 7, and then it's going to start saying you already applied for everything else. So, you're going to see about 7 jobs. And they're going to be LLC companies that they can say, oh, this, you apply here, and this go to this job. So you're going to see gas stations, leasing companies, truck drivers, cleaning maid companies. You're going to see correction officers, and you're going to see security officers. Those are the jobs areas that they still need to link. And they just need you to apply. If you don't physically go to the location, they will just put a Mexican there. It's no big deal. That's why they don't put that Mexican over there that be standing outside. Now, he's doing a dual operation. He's waiting on a Lyft or an Uber to pick him up, and then he's also being you. So they put these plants around you to live, and they have their job is to work where they want you to apply. So the agent's job is to get you to apply for a job. Why? Because you need to work. You got to work. You got to take care of yourself. They know that. So the whole operation for the master is to hold your income in his hand. So if he is dominating your income, then in layman's terms, he's able to dominate and dictate your life. So he holds on to your income by controlling that. Your other variables around your life, he's already taken out. No children, no family, no support. So you're strictly with him. So what he does is, I get you to apply. I don't physically, it would be nice if I could get you to show up and get in the uniform and take pictures for me. But if not, then what I'll do is I will get you to just be around it. I'll put that person living next to you or living around you, and I'll get you to swap in and out. Your device is already swapping. That's easy peasy. That's seamless. So next, what we'll do is just get you to swap out with your environment. And that's how we use Instacart, Uber Eats, etc. to get you to blend into the different roles doing what it is that he needs you to do. And then so you just simply just apply and they work. And then they'll earn the money, put it on a prepaid card with no name on it. And then once they do that, the law says, all right, you work a couple of days, earn this money, get up to an amount, get over $500, because that's felony amount. We don't need it under a certain, we really want it more than that. But go to work, get the prepaid card. Once you quit, we tell you to quit the job and stage the crimes around it and get the insurance. Then what we need you to do is hold on to the card, give the card back to us, and we're going to put the card back at the other job that she's going to get, and then we will give her that same card. And then they will already have taken the pleasure to activate it for you, so you don't have to worry about that. And then they'll send you an email and say, do your password over again, so you can log into your account, and that works from there. Now, technically, you might be applying for this over here, but that job goes to a whole different location. So you will be at Walmart, but Walmart is busy in Elmwood, in Atlanta, and in California, because California, it started there with the Mexican Reggie. So Walmart started there. So California has to link. And it's always the electronics department. Why? Because that's the most money in the store. That's where all the activity go on at. You're not going to work in back office. They're not going to put you in loss prevention. But you could do electronics. So they want you to have access. So electronics is all things access, because you have access to people's information, because you're activating phones or you're selling phones. And then you have access to SIM cards, and you have access to all that. Whatever you have accused the FBI of doing, that is what your frame is. So if you take my device and go back into 2021, let me see. Alright, so if I go back into mail, let's see if that guy's. Alright, so they erased it out, but it was the guy in 2021. I'm trying to think, was his name Thad? Or no, it was something else. It wasn't Anthony. It was something else. He got my information and then activated a phone and walked off, and they done did that twice. And so that's what they gonna frame me for if I work at Walmart. So let me see. Whatever you accuse them of, that's what they gonna do. And I'm quite sure they done erased it because I ain't seen it no more. And it was a screenshot of the message. And it was from Walmart in, so it was April of 2021. And because it was at the Walmart in Stone Mountain. And let me see if I go back to that period and look at the pictures. I'm quite sure they erased it. Because they be adding photos and changing photos all the time in here. So if I do April 2021, I said at Burger King, you be here every time I come. That man said I try to be. I bet you do. If I have blood coming out my ass today, I bet you will. Let's see. Look at all that time I done been on Uber Eats with no orders. I'ma call them. And it's lunchtime. So let's see. Alright, let's see. So while I'm doing that, I'm looking for this message. And You got a message to catch up sent that say your stimulus check is at Maddie house. I didn't touch it. And they changed the date. That was not March the 1st. And I know that because I was in the parking lot of McDonald's and right there by the hotel. So I don't see the message. I took a screenshot of the email. I messaged the guy and said, "Why did you activate a phone?" Nope, they done erased it. The email is still probably there, but the screenshot of it is gone. So I got a message this morning that the FBI said to go ahead and file eviction. So I'm putting this on line. That is because they have swapped me out with a new residence. So, let me see. Let me finish this up and I'll read that. Because that's a blended email. Alright, let me get out of here because that's somebody else's account. I messaged them to see why I hadn't got no response, but they swapped me to an FBI device, so I got out of there. Alright. First, so tonight is okay. So today is Tuesday, but it's really Monday. So the FBI works in the office over there. So what they did was move me to the apartments that you see me going to. So the apartments that I'm going to, you know that's that because they got all of the what you call it, they got all of the same areas. So they moved me from that apartment to the apartments that's there, the one that looked like that one today. That's why when you see me going to those apartments, they don't get no more Uber Eats orders after that. So this looks like all of those apartment places look just alike. So they probably filed for an eviction too because the FBI don't have no pictures of me in court. So they're willing to do just about anything they can to get those court pictures. Even though I might be going for an eviction, the FBI will use that for a sentencing date because they don't have no dates on where I done been. Even though they can use the ones that's from 2004, they don't have any current things. So let me just get this down in my notebook. She will not respond anymore to that number that she be calling from. And anytime she sends me an email, it's swapped out because the law swaps my time. When I go home, my phone is swapped out to the Mexicans that's around me and to her and to the other people that work in the office and are staged with different positions as me. So and just for that, I'm a countersue. Let's make it nasty then. Good, then let's countersue then. Now, all these devices I'm messing on is the FBI in different positions. They act like I don't know that. Like I ain't gonna say nothing about that. You're just going from one device to the other. And they all in the same room talking. All right, she messaged me. I got a message. All right, so... Toya is getting evicted, so the FBI have to file, the profiles have to be correlated. Now, she said she's talking to an attorney, so she has to do the same thing that I'm doing because her device is mine. We've established that already. So 10, 21, 25, 1:31 p.m. So let's wait and see if I get a reply back from him. And what I probably would do now is go home. Now, they had me go down there to that area and drive through that school that's still near Small House Road. So something is going on down there that is taking up some time. That's why no more orders have came through yet. But maybe some will come through by 4. Or between now and then. They'll need me to go somewhere. So we'll wait and see. In the meantime, I guess I can go. They probably want me to go home. And I think that's the best thing. To just go home rather than be sitting out here waiting around. So. And plus, I don't want them in my apartment. They said they coming in Wednesday, but I mean they went in last Wednesday. And she said, Easter said that they was coming in to do a move-out inspection. So that's what they staged out, because I told Ketchup I was moving back. So anytime you say anything on record, they're going to do that. So you have to be careful what you say, because they're going to have the profiles, the Mexicans or the men do whatever you say you're going to do. So if you say you moving, the FBI going to move. So I said I was moving back to Atlanta, so Ketchup said that he was moving. But he's really not moving. He's just moving as you. But he probably is flying out to a different location, because I think the next location from here is Alabama or it's Ohio. But all of Kentucky is making false evidence for Ohio, California, New York, Michigan, Florida, South Carolina. I think they are linked. Tennessee. So Florida, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, New York, Ohio, California. Wait, I need to go write these down. They making, this little small state is making more false evidence than the big states like Atlanta, believe it or not. And that's because it's all white here. So they ain't got nothing else to do. So all of their agents, although it's a small hub, they have the resources and the time. So between Tennessee, Atlanta got more crime. So Atlanta agents is busy. So we might be doing a couple of states. It's still working. But Bowling Green, even though they're small, they are all involved in this. So the corruption, that's why it's most severe here, because it's a small hub and it's linked. That's the best way I can describe what I'm trying to say. So no, don't you come out here. So it is Tennessee. I'm gonna go in the orders of closeness. It's Tennessee linked. It is Illinois and Indiana. I just added 2 more. Or this is a lot. They might be close to all 50 states by the time I get done with here, because the law told me in Atlanta that they was gonna link me in all 50 states. And I said, well, good. The Lord said that he was gonna have me around the world anyway. So that would be good. They must don't want me to go home, because they sent me an order now. Even though, ain't this the same order from yesterday? Yeah, it is. So they don't want me to go home. They must be in there. Probably is. Probably got ketchup in there. Or in the Kaya valve. And they said the order is high. So I'ma still go by my house anyway. I'ma still go by the house. Because yesterday they sent me an order. Every time I got ready to message the leasing agent, they sent me an order. I said, why don't they want me to message her? Because her phone wasn't in use yesterday. She was blacked out. And that's why she messaged me today to me. I'm sorry about yesterday. You missed an email and a phone call. That's no excuse. Your phone wasn't in use yesterday because yesterday was the weekend. So now today is back in tune. So now today she sends a message, and now you can talk, but she still won't call. She'll only email. I'm not gonna play these federal games with you, ma'am. Stop aggravating me. Just go ahead and do whatever the FBI tell you to do and leave me alone. They work for the Lord. Good. The worst case about it is that we will figure out the dates. And when you go and file anything on that paperwork, I promise you, I'm going to take all them bug bites down there and sue the hell out of your ass, and all the dog hair that I done collected in that apartment, meaning you didn't clean the second apartment either. I promise you that. And you won't have no job, even though you technically don't work there anyway. But when them people see all that dog hair that I got out of that apartment, and I'm going to do it, I'm going to go buy me a vacuum from Walmart and get all that dog hair off that floor that is all under the bottom of my socks that the FBI used to put in there to say that I have animals that I do not. And your IP address is all over that thing, and that's not the IP address to my phone. Sick of y'all acting like you got a win. You don't have no win, and you as legal as fuck, and I know who you are in that rental office. Got the nerve to message me tomorrow, you gonna evict me. You ain't got no business having your ass in the office. How about that? Evict your ass up out of that office. You get out of there. You ain't got no business being in there. Messaging me on a duplicated device and that number turned around backwards. Ma'am, if you don't stop bothering me and you took pictures of that phone to blend with that man, you don't stop talking to me. It's probably why I was on the damn gas in that damn apartment. Look at them out here with the Rent-A-Center truck. That's why they ain't want me to be here on record. Rent-A-Center. What the hell? And with Joe's truck out here. Good night. They was finna have a ball. All right, now let's see. I need to go up there and get my. She always got her. Darn, there go the head wrap used to be wearing, and the little girl. She always in somebody's picture somewhere. You can't make this stuff up. Everybody that live around you can't be in the plot. Can't look like the same people. Everybody can't. Alright. So she filed because the FBI been the law in general, all 5 of the organizations been threatening me all weekend to get out because they mad. So, but either way, they lose with this bankruptcy, and that's why they mad. So they already moved me to somewhere else that I don't live, because that's why you go into these apartments now where all these wooden stairs, and you keep going to the same thing on the right, because that's the evidence that they need to make. They already had the black lady saying on YouTube that she was moving, didn't have no job, and a lady let her move somewhere else and got 3 months of free rent, and then got catch up, say he moving east to say she going to Alabama, and then you got all these strange location links, the link Now, Alabama is where they say they made up this man to be my daddy, and they say that's where he lived, and he got 12 acres of land. So they just come up with the wildest stuff. Ain't nobody down there in that country stinking funky slave town. You think I'm in slave towns where I done been? I definitely ain't going where the laws say they already know it get down there. You know, going, well, I'm not finna go down there. If the FBI know it's a slave town, what the hell I look like going there for? They know it's a slave town. That's why they stage it. I ain't nobody doing nothing with that crazy. I wouldn't go to nothing even sound like that. You in Alabama. Don't nobody want to go to that junk. I don't even think the Lord done turned me green over there yet. I ain't nobody want to go to that junk. The name of it sounds slavery. We would go to Alabama. Nobody want to go to that. So I ain't interested in that. But Easton them be talking about that all the time. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But they do lead me there, and they said that the profile got put out of Alabama for bank robberies, and that they used a boy named AIQ to say that, and that he couldn't go back, and they used him to say that he married the African girl that got I guess that's gonna be me, that got paid $10,000 to come over here and pay him money to get her a visa over here. So I guess that's gonna be me. And so she have to do the eviction because Gwanda said that Toya is getting eviction and moving in with the trailer. Now how does that link? Because I met AIQ. He called himself Q. I'll call him AIQ. He had I met him in October. So the profile for October is the profile from him. That's why when she said I gotta do the eviction, if she do the eviction, that makes MX plus Y equals B. Toya plus that guy being Q equals the trailer. That makes that equation true. So they don't care that the evidence is false. They don't care nothing about that. They tell lies all day. So Gwanda says Toya done went down there to the trailer with that boy and don't even care. So that's why Toya moved to the trailer. I met him. He had the trailer. He told me, for the record, you can stay here as long as you need. He was lying. He was lying. He was only saying that to link the activity of somebody coming in behind you as you just simply go into that location periodically to solidify the links between you and somebody else. But you're never in the equation by yourself. You always have that duplicate profile coming in and out behind you and around you to blend the information to make what we're doing true. So they had I met him in October. They sent him where? To Racetrack gas station. Why? Because I was going in them SD cards. I wish I had them today. That I get anytime. Matter of fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Start playing them memory cards in that purse. They will ding ding ding. Yo, you get orders. Oh, I can get orders now. You get orders. Oh, they get orders. If I had that, if I had my 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 papers up here. Go get the suitcase. Oh, let her get orders. Let her get orders. Let her get orders. Let her get orders. Yeah. Oh, look what I found. Yeah, you get orders then. You get orders. But no, they sent. I was sitting down because that man Robert Appel said, "Go ahead and send me the information you got." He was working with the feds. He was them. So to see how smart is she and what we doing, and when he seen that. They said I sat down at the racetrack, had got me something to eat. I was gonna sit down and go to work all night, putting my files together. Child, I pulled that thing out. They said, whoop whoop. Both of them came in. They sent the homeless looking boy with the dreads that talked too much, and they sent him. And I looked him up and down. I went to the shoes first. I seen the clothes. I seen the fresh haircut. He smelled good. I said the law sent him. He got them Air Max on. He clean. He got the slim fitted jeans on. He got a fresh haircut. They sent him. They sent him. And when we went home that night and his dick was big, they definitely sent him. And that's when he told me. He was like, you only want to talk to me. I was like, oh. Glad you know. Glad that's established. So at least they know one thing that is correct about me. So that was the end of that. So that's how that came into play. So what happened from there, he the one with the trailer, and that's why they doing the eviction. So it looked like you moved and went over here, and that's what that situation is. And guess what? They got a trailer set up down here by what is that? Russellville Road or Nashville Road. It's a trailer set up over there. Go over there and take some pictures in that trailer park. Other than that, it wouldn't make sense. It couldn't make sense with the dates and everything that Gwanda say they're going to do. So she had to do it. And it's okay. But my response is going to tear everything up that you did. You won't get nothing up out of there. And I'm going to take them raggedy, janky IP addresses and include it in that too and charge you with abuse. You didn't clean nothing in my apartment so that it could make my entire experience miserable. And all that dog hair. I put my feet in that thing yesterday, and all that dog hair was on the bottom of my thing. That meant that they had dogs in there just rolling in that apartment to get that dander that thick that somebody had to live in that apartment, and you did not at all for once. And I'm gonna use the man, since you working with him, I'm gonna use him, let him be the reason. You failed to protect me at all in there, and got them loose locks on that door and everything. Don't worry about it. You foul and mess my record up. Yours will be messed up too. Because you don't want to look embarrassed. Because I got you. I don't care which way you go at me. I don't really care about an eviction. I'm going to have money in the future anyway. You can pay all that stuff off. I really don't care. You don't want to look bad. Why are you filing an eviction on me and I already got a bankruptcy attorney? You just doing it to be nasty. Because you need the link to go with what Toya doing. And that's okay, because when you do that, I swear, I'm going to get all that pet dander out that floor and say I had the worst allergies and headaches and everything because I'm allergic to all that nasty cat filth. I had never went in that other room, and I pulled up all of that junk and got all of them bites all over me. Don't you worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Me and the Lord will sleep on it, and we'll wake up and build that case for you tomorrow. Since you want to go down there and file and tell the police stuff, we'll give us some stuff to tell. You ain't got no business being in that office anyway, and your phone is totally linked to mine, turned around backwards. 2 ways. Ma'am, if you don't stop talking to me, you don't have no win. Your number is 270-904-2710. Turn it around, and it's that not 0172 or 0172, and is that not 0904 and US Bank got 0903? If you don't go have a seat. So I don't like playing with these people like that, because they get caught up like that and then be wanting to say you're dead. That's all they got to say to that, because she is caught with that. And the FBI know that. Don't be aggravating her, because she will tell what she know online. They already know it will. That's why they aggravate me. She will tell it. She will tell it. She will tell it. And I be trying my best to be quiet. I get tired of getting my life threatened all the time. Even though I don't really care about it, I just get tired of hearing it. And white people say that junk like they don't have no recourse of what they saying. No regards for your life. No regards for it. None. And me sitting up here in these elected positions tonight. Yes. And so we are going to vote today. No, let's get back to the statement. You can't tell me that junk ain't in no training. Yes, it is. That junk is in the training. That junk, everybody say that junk too fast. Every state I done been in, you piss off one of them white officers. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Tell you what. Fix that picking. They say that junk like they ain't say it. Not like they said we're going to lunch. They ain't said, look at him. That don't put no fear in my heart. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Use it for my camera. Alright. Let me go on here. This is the place I was yesterday. And let me see what time I was here yesterday. I was here yesterday around the same time. All right, let me go in here and pick up this otter and swap out really fast. And I will be right back. Let's all go in together. Can't nobody do it like me. Ain't nobody else doing this. Ain't nobody else doing this. That's the red car from 2004. You see it? Do you want me to look on here for a name? Am I supposed to? I think right there, but I didn't want to pick up anything without you telling me.
Yeah. What was the name on it?
That one right there.
Man. Yeah, like this one right here, man.
Yes, sir. It's no drinks to go with it? I don't see none. Yeah, it's
no
nothing.
drinks. It's just all.
No, okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. They keep letting down my windows. That junk don't scare me. Law come in my whole house when I'm asleep. You think the windows scare me? You don't recognize how traumatized I am? We letting down your windows. They come in the whole house when they get ready. The whole house. The whole house. And do what they want to do. Maybe let down the windows. That ain't doing nothing to me. The law come in your whole house when they get ready. And send you out where they want you to go. And hold you until they get done. They sitting at that time. Let down your windows. This must be an amateur. The law come in your whole house when they get ready. And send you out. And keep you until they get done. And let you know they came in there. And send you a message. And put a code behind it. And then what? What you gonna do? Nothing. Why? Because you black. You ain't gonna do nothing. But shut up. Thank you for the order that I get to do today, guys. Thank you. Very appreciative of it. Thanks, guys. Alright, so where is my pen? Alright, so I picked this up at 1:55. Or I got this at 1:45 because I went home. So we'll say 2. Now this is gonna be a part of the order that I didn't do. And let's see. So I was gonna say 2. And she got me by the dealership. So they're gonna say I came here. And that's that same burgundy Navigator that was just behind me that said WKU on it. But that's not the same one, but that is the same vehicle. So we went to Firehouse Subs. And it's at 1:45 p.m. And we at 234 miles at 14157. And we're at let's see, it was $9 for this order? $9. And it was, I think, 4 to 5 miles. It really wasn't that many. And then it was, no, it was $11 for this order. $11 for this order. And then it was 4 miles. I'm gonna say 4. It was 3.6 miles. $11, 3.6 miles. And then it was, the order is that. And then the address that I'm going to. I'm grateful, definitely grateful for the order, guys. Thank you. Thank you. All right, 10:43. Even though now these paper bags could very well be to grocery shops, because I did a paper bag earlier and it's a paper bag right now. So this is definitely a link in this process. Thank you, Lord, for the order. Thank you, Jesus, for the order. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for protecting me, and thank you for being with me, and thank you for everything. You know why you're doing everything, and it'll work out for my good. She says she's filing the eviction, then let her file for the eviction. If she's not, then she's not. But I thank you for however it's going to work out. I know that you got everything in your hands, and I just praise you and I thank you. I give you the glory. I give you the honor. I give you the praise. Lord, I thank you that you're going to free black people, and that any culture, any race that is bound with bondage of the enemy. Oh Lord, you came to set us free. Whom Jesus set free is free indeed. So Lord, I thank you for freedom. Freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose, yeah. So I thank you for freedom, Lord. Give us freedom. Even though the freedom is in you, Lord, I just thank you and praise you right now in the matchless name of Jesus, that you can set me free in my spirit. I thank you for the freedom. You died on the cross for me to have. I'm free. Whom the Son has set free is free indeed. They made me a slave. Controlled movements. And you tell me that ain't border control. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. In the name of Jesus, yes, it is. You got controlled movement on me through Google. And you tell me that ain't border control? Yes, it is. It's border control and it's healthcare reform. And Jesus did it all. Why? What the enemy meant for harm, God worked it out for his own good, his own purpose. And everything that God wants me to do, the enemy tries to destroy it. I came up with education and the enemy tries to destroy it. I'm going to put her in the school and make her go with children. Don't nobody want no doggone raggedy stinking children. They ain't never caught that on my mind. They ain't never caught that on my mind. In the name of Jesus. And they done tried with their witchcraft plots. God ain't never allowed that junk to be on my mind. My mind is holy. I got the mind of Christ. And in him ain't no sin. Ain't no bondage. I don't care what my flesh might be feeling. I'm going to speak what the word of God say. I'm going to overcome this junk, and I'm going to win for all African Americans and they gonna love me, and they gonna love the Lord with all their hearts, minds, and their souls. They're gonna say Jesus sent somebody to set us free. Finally Jesus did, because Jesus said they got slaves. The FBI letting these people have these investigations open for indefinite amounts of time. These people got slaves. You done had this investigation open for how long? And you ain't made no arrest yet? Those are slaves. "21 years. You go back to the same scouts they linking today. 21 years ago, it was April. Yesterday, it was April. Good night. Good night. Those are slaves. Straight slaves. Won't let them people go. Let them people go. In the name of Jesus. I ain't just fighting for myself. I want these, please let these people go. And I definitely feel sorry for these black boys, because they made me one. And look at what they did to me. Donald Trump said, look what they did to him. He said he was a black man. Good night. That's a white man that said that. They did it to me. I felt like a black man. If that's a white man saying that, and they had the nerve to criticize him for saying that, you needed to take heed to what that man was saying. He was white. What in the world? What is the address to this foolishness? That man was white and said it. I felt like a black man. Oh my God, the man done spoke up for us, and they still hate the man. The man done gave us a point. The man said he felt black. That go to show you. Something in the milk ain't clean. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. That's a rich, powerful white man, and he said, I felt black. I felt black. I didn't know what they did. I bet you didn't, sweetheart. I bet you did. Look, can't even find the address. So it ain't that. It must be that one right there. And that car just pulled up behind me, so I better be careful when I'm out here driving. This one ain't got no address on it either. Let's see. You ain't never noticed that the expected times on their deliveries. First of all, it ain't one on this one. And second of all, when it is, it ain't no like leeway with the thing. Anytime you do a Uber Eats order, you always got like a few minutes to get to the address and get there early. No, on this one, it ain't even got no time. No time on the address at all. So something's going on over here. Whenever you can't find the address and they ain't got nothing on here for you, gotta look and see what's going on in your environment. So I need to just go with my mind. It's probably gonna be this one right here with nothing on it. I hate to pull in somebody's yard and you don't know. Yep, children's consignment. Yeah, this is probably gonna be it. And it looks like nobody live here. Are you expecting an Uber Eats order? No. Yeah. Thank you so much. You have a great day. I've been looking for forever. Yeah. Is this a store? No. Oh, that's just for, okay.
He's just advertising.
Okay.
I think his niece runs it. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
This ain't got no time on it. But you get a photo. That means it's something that it shouldn't be. I just had to look and think. Find wherever the FBI at. Child, that's your photo. That's where the address is. Look for the foolishness. I seen that children consignment. Oh, this it. This it. This it. I found it. I ain't need, and look, ain't no numbers on there. I just followed wherever it say churn at. Go there. Go right there. That's it. Pull out. Is this it? Yes. Okay. I found the FBI. Go wherever the children are. I looked and seen that little child sign. Oh, there it go. There it go. Right there. Right there. Right there. And it's really swapping with that, probably that Impala that came from over there on Caveman Road that way. But thank you guys for the order. Thank you for the ID. That is a nice empty house right there. I would get me all kind of cameras to stay there, but that's a bad house. It could be made so pretty. Thank you guys for the ID. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you, Master, for the ID. He said to be grateful. I'm gonna be thankful. Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master. Thank you, sir. I've got $11 whole now. I could buy me 4 pieces of chicken and 2 Slurpees. Let's stop playing with these people. Oh my God. Slurpees and chicken. All right. Good night. Anyway, if they let me be famous with this, I would have, people would have so many memes about me, especially when I say, ha! They would have that. They would have that. They would have what is it? Awesome sauce. They would have what's my other? I got so many sayings that I'd be like, good night. They would have good night. They would have let me see. I got so many sayings that I use. And they be doing them all when they be talking like me too. So, let me see. I have that. Oh my Lord, it would just be just amazing. It would be amazing. Granddaddy said he was going to make me rich. He was going to make me popular. Okay, I finished that order at 2:09. I wanna be inside your heavens. Alright, so So, yesterday around this time I had the same amount. So, let's see. They only let me make $24, $21 yesterday. Now this is to the same road as yesterday. Got another order, guys. Whoa! We're in the money. We're in the money. All right, so here We're going to Chipotle, and it is 444. And I think this was like, I didn't see the miles. I think it's like 4 miles. And then it is 212. And it is 234 miles. If them people look at me taking my notes every day, you can't possibly think I'm cheating on no taxes. Look how that girl take pride in her notebooks. Yes, and I have a whole storage of them. All I did was write, just like I do now. And if you think I didn't record my ass off selling furniture, the devil is a whole lie. I recorded my tail off. I put every tag number in there that was present at the thing, and I recorded the person, and I recorded the bills. And when I felt like they was might be playing with my money, I bought me a counterfeit pen. I did every possible thing I can possibly do to run a successful operation, a business, in a respectful manner. And I recorded myself, and I handled myself professionally, and I never had one complaint, unless it was the law that bought the furniture that did whatever they did. Like that man that had a phone 7997 and was staging through Cash App and messaging me to my "you got bugs." Do you put them there? They was doing the same thing that I was doing, renting houses and getting me to come over there. Oh, I just need to turn around and build up all over again. They was renting the houses that I was bringing the furniture to. Oh my God! Look at the link. Child, please, they don't want to go to court with none of this. They be just playing. They really don't. No, they don't. They don't want to go. They don't want to go to court with this. They don't. No wonder the FBI, they ain't never said nothing to you. No, not one word. No. They don't want to discuss it. Let's see. So this is at 2:11 p.m. No, I ain't hear. No discussions on that. That's amazing what they did with that furniture, though. It really is.